Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the National Guard Products 197N DKB. This is a dark bronze anodized aluminum door sweep with a neoprene insert. That's the profile. That neoprene's just kicked out a little bit there from the packaging. So the 197 is representative of the profile with this aluminum holder and a very long piece of neoprene. This is going to be available in the A finish, which will be a clear anodized aluminum, the B finish, which is a gold anodized aluminum, and then the DKB, dark bronze anodized over aluminum. Okay. This is going to be available in the site in several different lengths. Before we get to that, let's go over the link below this video to the product catalog, which is very handy because it will allow you to review the 197 against all of National Guard's immediate sister products to longer, standard and longer neoprene sorts of door sweeps. Where are you going to use this one in particular? Well, quite frankly, with that length of neoprene, you're going to use it where you've got an unusual floor condition, you have an unusual sill condition, or an unusual undercut. With such an ample amount of neoprene, 1 11/16 exposed, and there is an image below this video showing the important dimensional properties of that, which shows that the holder is 7/8, that you've got 1 11/16 total, so that's going to make it 2 9/16 overall height. Does that make sense? Well, mathematically it does. It just doesn't show up that way on the paper, on the tape measure. Closer to 2 3/8. Yeah, a little bit short. I mean, 1.5 inches here, 7/8 of the extrusion. So, 2 3/8 rather than 2 9/16 that they have there. Unusual undercut. Maybe your door's just really undercut heavy for some reason. Maybe an accident. Maybe you have a situation that when the door opens, there's an unusual floor sort of condition that requires this odd undercut. You could have a garage door on an alley, commercial building, and there's literally several inch, drop to the ground. There could be a stoop that's there, and then it will just drop down to the alley, and the door might close, quite frankly, flush with the stoop. So there's really no threshold to hang out over. And you've got just something maybe underneath, an offset, but then you want to bring a long sweep down to cover all of that area. That'd be an application where I've seen this. You don't really see anything like this in a residential application. Unusual undercuts. Someone might want to be able to tie that up a little bit higher and have more neoprene hang down. Could be the case. But unusual gaps is where you're going to see something so large. That link to the catalog is handy because it shows you the other sizes as well. Admittedly, this length of neoprene is less common than others. They do not give a thickness for the neoprene, but I'm going to guess it to be every bit of, it's probably about 1/8 of an inch. Let's take a look. You can see the 203 from there as well, and that's a serious piece of neoprene. So the thickness of the 197 neoprene, oh, he's good, 1.25. That's 1/8 of an inch. 1.25. Pardon. 0.125. 0.125 is 1/8 of an inch. That's accurate. Now, we said earlier that this is available in the site in several different lengths. That is indeed the case. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. Now, the reasoning is this. If you had to take this 3-foot piece and cut it down to, say, 32 inch, you'd eliminate that slotted hole that's there. And the next one is here. Okay, so it's quite a distance down the way. You cut it down, you're going to eliminate that slotted hole. Now, that slotted hole is nice to have from the factory because it helps account for a sill that's not level, maybe a door that's not plumb, or a hole that's been misdrilled. When you're pre-drilling that screw hole, that drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit before it pierces into the steel, wood, aluminum, fiberglass, bronze, whatever you're drilling into. So that slotted hole helps compensate. You want the seal to be exactly correct. This much neoprene could very likely be an obstacle that the door closer cannot overcome if you have a door closer. If it binds too much, your closer may not be able to get the door latch. And if it's a fire-rated door, that would be a problem. Fire-rated doors must be self-closing, but they have to be self-latching, or you technically don't have a fire-rated door. So it will help compensate for a misfit, allow you to get right where it is. You want that proper, because let's say if it's too shy, it's akin to not having a seal at all. So slotted hole is handy to have there. If you need a custom length, order the next longest piece. Indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut it back to. We'll locate that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge, and naturally the proper center to center as well. Speaking of that slotted hole, screws are included in a complimentary finish. Okay. Now the name National Guard is synonymous with all things weather stripping related. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full National Guard product catalog, revealing all things weather stripping related: thresholds, perimeter gasketing, door sweeps, material made of aluminum, stainless steel, architectural bronze. Their name is synonymous with weather stripping. I'm partial to National Guard, and it's because industry leading ship times, excellent customer service, technical support, things of that nature. If you have any questions on the National Guard 197N DKB, dark bronze anodized, long neoprene sort of door sweep, or any other National Guard product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.